folks, to another edition of the Stack with Nat show. This is Edward Stack Scott, Corey National Johnson. Bang, Stack. Here we are, back at Dailies. It's Wednesday, 9/10. Tomorrow, 9/11.
Wow.
Yeah, what was it?
2001, that's 13 years ago.
13 years ago it happened. Yeah, so that's tomorrow. Like I said, we're here at Daly's Pub in the upstairs. Pretty quiet up here. We gave the diner a little break today. You know, the fine
Johnny's fine
Italian. Right.
We gave him a little break.
We gave him a break. So we're back up here, different area of the upstairs pub.
Coming up on our third round of drinks. What do you got there? Some shock top?
Got a little shock top here, Stack. Before we get started, let's get.
This is for last week.
This was last week. To the victor goes the spoils. This is our lemon drop shot. Smokestack won. He won week one. So
I won the bubble gum.
He won. Here's a shot to Stack, Damon. I'll get your money when I see you towards the shots. Bottoms up.
Here's the week two.
All right, let me drop shot. Damn. All right, folks. Let's get into like I say, busy week. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow we start off week two. But Stack, week one went great. Did you do anything special?
Over the weekend now.
Yeah,
watched a lot of football.
A lot of football.
Almost
College.
football overload.
Can never overload on football, I tell you. Around the world of sports, Ray Rice. You know, you can't see enough to talk to. I ain't even gonna go into Ray Rice. I'm over Ray Rice. You know, it's too much Ray Rice.
Williams won another tennis match.
That's right.
Japanese guy was in the finals, but he made his country proud.
Right. Those brothers won the doubles. Those
Yeah.
Bryant brothers. They can't be beat. Penn State, the band lifted.
Wow, got more scholarship.
Got more. Yeah.
They've already got 19 commitments for next year.
Right.
They're already in the top 10 in recruiting. This is only going to put them over the top.
Exactly. Anything in the world news today?
Well, tonight Obama's going to be speaking, and this, they've been complaining that he doesn't have a coherent strategy, and the Republicans have what they call a BOB. That's their strategy. Blame it on the brother.
Right.
Okay. No matter what Obama says tonight, they're going to say, well, he has a good strategy, but he doesn't have an exit strategy.
Wow.
And then once he gives the strategy, they're going to say, well, he gave too much information. Now they know what he's going to do, so they'll do everything to counter that. So whatever way the brother goes,
They'll spin it against
him.
Tough. In World Electric Football, folks, we will be here this Saturday.
That's right.
Your boy Hugh texted me, reached out. Yeah, wanted to do some
I think Creasy said he's in the mix. Who else?
Andrew's coming.
Andrew.
Of course, Jamie will be here.
So here it is, September, when a lot of the other leagues are just starting up their fall season. We're in our off season through February. In September, we're supposed to be off, raking leaves, getting the house ready for the winter. But we're going to hook up.
We're going to hook up. We're going to be cracking some plastic.
This weekend.
This Saturday. So that gets us through all that stuff. Like I said, week one went great in the NFL. Stack. A couple. Stack bleeds green. He's the Eagles guy. National is red and gold blooded.
I also bleed a little purple.
A little bit, but mostly Eagles green. Both our teams won last week. I was pretty pumped with Dallas. I want to give out a shout out to all the Niner faithful. Went out to Dallas for the Texas takeover. That was impressive. That stadium looked like a Niners home game. It was incredible.
And this week they're opening up the new stadium.
New stadium.
Where's that at? In
Santa Clara, I think.
State of the art.
State of the art. Levi Stadium.
Wow.
I got to get out there.
Turf or
I think it's grass.
Grass?
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. But beautiful stadium. Fans, great job. way to represent the Niners. See me rocking my Crabtree jersey today. He didn't have a big game, but I'm looking for big things from Crabtree. Without further ado,
so when you get a chance to view our week 2 predictions, make sure you like the page, give us your comments. If you think we're wrong, dead wrong, say so.
Right.
Say so on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Exactly.
Don't wait till Monday when we rehash
right.
who did what. Go ahead and chime in. That's why, and this will be up on the Stat with Knack page.
Right, on Facebook, yeah, the Stat with Knack show page. Last week we had a little technical difficulties with the film, you know, but Stat, we did something. We went through and we had our lead pipe locks. You know, usually we're gonna go week to week, all through the season, just picking the winners, no point spread. But we'll go through each of us, Stat and Damon included, and we'll see one game with the spread that might jump out that, you know, we were going to bet the house. This is a sure bet. Last week, Stat's lead pipe lock was the Minnesota Vikings game. He said take the Vikings.
34-6.
And they cover, okay?
And some.
National lead pipe lock was the Carolina game. And they covered over Tampa Bay.
Which actually I got wrong.
We bet Tampa. That was my lock.
Should listen to
that. So we're both 1-0 on that. Stack last we had 11 wins?
10 or 11.
10, 11. Yeah, 10.
I had 10 losses.
10 wins.
Everybody had the New England loss except for Damon.
Damon, I think, picked Miami. I had 9 wins, and I think Damon had about 7 wins. So. All right, without further ado.
It was good.
Yeah, it was great. This great idea to do this. You know, keep us going.
Let's keep it going.
Keep the rust off for us.
Because by week, let's see, February. Oh no, February it'll be over. We'll be predicting Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Last year.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And then we'll roll right into the election.
Doing a preview of the Essington.
Oh yeah.
Early February before the Super Bowl. So we'll be giving you our preseason rankings for the NFL and the NFL.
Right.
Which is going to be an expanded league this year. We've got some new guys coming in.
Oh yeah. Well, right? You never know. You know, things change.
I can tell you this: it's not going to be. Will Travers and Karim aren't going to be the favorite. They're the favorites for coming back. But with the new infusion of talent we have,
they're favored. They're favored.
We'll see.
Well, we'll see. That's another story.
All right.
Stat tomorrow. The game.
Thursday night.
Tough division game. AFC North. These guys, when they go at it, they hit.
It's playoff intensity.
Yes.
It's going to be in Baltimore.
It's going to be in Baltimore. You know, a lot of turmoil with the Ray Rice, the jersey refund. Right. That team is in a lot of
upheaval.
A lot of distractions, but.
And Ben, he wants to. They won last week. Pittsburgh
won.
They're playing in Baltimore.
Ravens lost.
And
age before beauty. I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna let. I say it's up to John, the coach Harbaugh, to really rally the troops and to get some coherency out of all this turmoil and move beyond the Ray Rice. You know, luckily they only have one issue.
Right.
They don't have too many injuries. I like Baltimore over Pittsburgh this week.
Wow, you think they're going to...
They're playing at home. I think they're going to rise above that turmoil. I think we're going to put a win on the table.
Okay.
They lost last week, right?
Right, they did. So you don't see them going 0-2. National says they're going 0-2. I think there's too much stuff going on. Pittsburgh looked pretty good last week. I'm taking Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go to the next game.
The national writers on CBS Sportsline, the majority of them pick Pittsburgh. I'm going against Green. I'm picking Baltimore.
Well, I don't even look at Stack's on his iPad. He's going through what the pros are picking.
I look at a lot of analytics.
I don't. I look at the teams. I use my score app on my cell phone, my Samsung Galaxy 5. It just shows me the teams, who's home, who's away.
Okay.
And I pick. So I don't look at nothing else.
Next
game on the docket is Miami at Buffalo. Miami had a big win over the Patriots.
At Buffalo.
Buffalo won a big game in Chicago.
Youth before beauty.
Okay.
You're first.
I got Buffalo at home.
You're going Buffalo over Miami at Buffalo. I got Miami a slight edge over Buffalo.
Wow.
After last week, I thought they looked good. I thought the quarterback played well.
Okay.
I thought obviously they did a good job against the New England. In fact,
yeah.
they were physically manhandling them in the third and fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, they took over.
I take Miami to go 2-0.
Okay. All right, we're going to jump over another 1 o'clock game. This is in the NFC. We got the Detroit Lions going against Carolina. And this game is in Carolina.
Well, I look for
Cam is
Cam
supposed
Newton
to come back.
You know, he only had a rib injury. And they're playing...
A tough Detroit team.
What do they play? They're playing at Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Carolina over Detroit. Even though Detroit looked very good Monday night
Right.
over the Giants. I think Cam Newton is going to have a breakout game, over 300 yards passing. And
I got Carolina too. I took Carolina. Took them last week without Cam, so Cam's coming. Don't be looking over here at my.
I don't want to see if you are changing your stuff.
No, my stuff is in. It's
after
all,
Stack's winning record last week. Now that I give him my pick, he can change his on the fly.
This is locked in.
Okay.
Next game, Atlanta got a big win over the Saints. They go into Cincinnati, Who Dey Nation, against the Bengals.
I'm going with the Bengals over Atlanta.
I got that too. I got Cincinnati
Playing
that
in
one.
Cincinnati.
In Cincinnati. Dalton, AJ Green. Atlanta's coming with a high power.
Cincinnati won last week, right?
Yes.
We'll be 2-0 now. Okay, so we're both the same on that one.
That one, right. Now,
Let me know when we get to the 4 o'clock games.
I will. Next 1 o'clock game, this is probably an easy one. The Saints at Cleveland. You know,
I'm definitely. I think that was one of my lead pipe cinches.
is this your lead pipe?
One of two.
What's the point spread?
I just say strong over Cleveland.
Okay.
I mean,
So
I like Cleveland.
All right, but that's your lead pipe.
That's one of two.
Okay, he's got 2 this week.
I got
folks.
2 this week.
Lead pipe block. Stack saying take New Orleans to cover. I'm pretty sure they're favored.
They're playing at Cleveland.
At Cleveland, he doesn't have the spread in
John
front of
Martin,
him.
you know, you're going to be setting up your tailgate party, going through all your machinations, but guess what? You're going to get an L hole on you.
Well, Stack, here's your EF team coming up. We got New England at Minnesota, the Vikes.
Now,
Adrian Peterson.
Last week, I'll say very, very rarely you'll see me pick against the Vikings.
You said you'll never go against the Vikes.
I said no. There'll be some opportunities. This week is one of them. Tom Brady is mad as a hornet. Okay, what's his wife's name? Giselle Budgeton or whatever her name is.
Her name is Giselle Brady.
Brady. Okay, well she just signed a contract with what's the name of that sports apparel company? So they both have big contracts with what is that one? Under Armour. So she got money coming in. He got money. They were hating on him last week, and even this week they're saying he's been out of practice. They're playing in Minnesota. I hate to say it, but Brady is going to show up this week, and they're going to wear the wall on the Vikings.
Well, I got the Patriots as well. I thought Stack would take his Vikings in this one.
I'm not going to give you that luxury.
He jumping over. All right, another 1 o'clock game. Arizona, who won, at the New York Giants, who took an L last week.
I've got
NFC West going against the NFC East.
it's your pick.
My pick, I got the Cardinals. Stacks over here looking to see what the pros got.
No. I'm gonna go with the Giants over Arizona. At the Giants, they're playing home.
Yes.
I don't think
Who you taking?
I'm picking the Giants. I don't think Eli is gonna, he's gonna right the ship. And I like their coach. I think he's gonna fix the problems. I'm picking the Giants at home.
At home, okay. Wow. That's us changing again.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Another NFC.
Still 1 o'clock?
Still 1 o'clock, Stack. Here's a NFC East, another NFC East team going on the road. The Dallas Cowboys going into Tennessee to play the Titans. Folks, Titans are favored, I think, by 3 points. This is my lead pipe lock. I'm taking Cowboys to beat these guys
What?
outright. Yes.
At Tennessee?
At Tennessee. I don't see the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys, first of all, okay? But I do not see them going 0-2 against the Titans. Dallas played well. You take away Romo turnovers, which he seems to be sometimes a turnover machine. They were in that game with the Niners. Cowboys win this game. You bet in the house.
I respectfully disagree.
Okay.
I'm betting that Tennessee wins over Dallas at Dallas.
All right, so Stack's taking the Titans, I'm taking Dallas. Folks, we're going to go on over. We're going to keep it moving. This is the Stack with Nat show. We're doing our NFL predictions. Something new. Usually we just do electric football. We're switching it up. We're going to go pro. We know a little football. Stack, last 1 o'clock game that I have here, Jacksonville, who played your Eagles, tough, but, you know, lost in the second half. They travel into Washington to play the Redskins. I don't even know if we can call them the Redskins. Name change is coming. We just call them the Washington team right now.
This one's interesting as far as the national scene. They're playing at Washington. I'm going to go with Washington over Jacksonville.
Okay.
But
I
it's
got the same
interesting
pick. I got
that
the same
the
pick.
national news writers, it's kind of a split.
Okay.
You know, they're not. They were kind of enamored with Jacksonville last week, as was I. But you know, you're up 17 points and you lose a game. You give up 34 unanswered points. I find that troubling.
Right.
I don't think Blake Bortles is going to be sitting on the sideline too long.
Oh,
Another game
no?
or two.
Right.
By week 4, Blake Bortles will be starting quarterback for Jacksonville.
Wow. There you go.
But I'm going with Washington.
Okay. Now we move to the 4 p.m. games, folks. And the first one I had listed down here is a good one. A battle of the West. NFC West versus the AFC West. We had a defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, who looked very impressive opening up the season against the Packers in week 1, going against the Chargers, who played
Yeoman-like.
they played good. Ryan Matthews looked good. Phillip Rivers.
They lost the game in the fourth quarter against the Cardinals.
Against the Cardinals. Who you got, Stack? Is in San Diego.
Seattle was beastly in week 1. They looked like they were hitting their stride.
But they're at home. They're at home. They're definitely out. On the road, they don't play so well.
You're right. They're playing at San Diego. I'm going to go with the crowd funding, and I'm going to say Seattle.
Wow. I'm going with Seattle too, folks. Toughest division in football, NFC West. All right, I'm going to jump across. We got
Still 4 o'clock?
Still 4 o'clock, Stack. I'll let you know when it changes up. We got St. Louis Rams and Tampa Bay. Tampa sporting the new uniforms for this year. Tampa dropped one last week, and so did the Rams. Who you
Nothing
got,
against
Stack?
the Rams, but they, you know, say what you want.
Sure
Quarterback
did.
said he had a thigh contusion. I don't think so. I think he got the short hook early in the game. I like the Rams personnel-wise. I missed on my pick last week with the Bucks.
Right.
I'm going with the Bucks again
Are you
as
taking-
my second lead pipe cinch win for the Stack. Bucks over the Rams
Lead
at
pipe.
Tampa Bay. Second lead pipe.
So with the spread, whatever the spread, do you know what the spread is on here?
I
You
don't.
know?
I actually have a third, but I'm not going to mention
Okay.
it. Confuses things.
Okay. So Stacks got to do another lead
Tampa
pipe
Bay
lock. Okay.
over-
the cover. I'm pretty sure they're favored.
Over the Rams at Tampa Bay.
Okay. Another 4 o'clock game. We have the Houston Texans, who won. You took them over Washington last week. I had that one wrong. They go into Oakland to play the Raiders.
I see
who
that.
look,
I see that.
Look good.
I'm going to ride the Texas gravy train over Oakland. As much as I like Oakland, I think Carr is a good quarterback, even with Boyd if he gets in there. But
You see what I got?
I like
You like Houston?
Houston.
You see what I got circled? Oakland.
What?
Okay. That's right.
Say what?
Say who? Say what? David Nichols.
Where are they playing at?
Playing in Oakland. I'm taking Oakland. I'm taking
Let me
I'm
see.
taking the Raiders. So that's another.
Playing at Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Let me just double check that. Just to
We
make
gotta wait for Stack, folks. We gotta wait
Just
for
give me a second. They're
Beautiful
playing.
weather,
You're right.
folks,
You're right.
out,
They're playing at Oakland.
out here in Philly this
But
evening.
the sports writers, these are former NFL greats, sports writers. The vast majority of them say Houston Texans. I'm going with them. Corey's going against the green, picking Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, I don't know what
Good luck.
what them guys pick. All right.
Good luck. We're going to be taking more L's this week than a Frankfurt commuter.
Here's another good one. This is an AFC West division game.
Denver,
I know
Denver Casey.
our boy Weird Wolf was hurting last week. I couldn't believe how bad they played in their opener. But they got a tough one. They got to travel into Denver, Mile High, and play the legend, Peyton Manning. I got Denver. I got Denver at home.
Denver lost on Monday night, right?
No, Denver won. Denver beat the Colts last week.
They're playing at Denver based on the way they played Monday night.
Well, they had a big lead, and the Colts came all the way back.
I don't even. Yeah, I've got. This is my another strong pick for me. Denver strong
Me too.
over Casey.
They're favored by 13 points.
Something like that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be ugly.
13 points.
Gonna
They're
be
favored.
ugly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right,
Giblet juice.
moving over to our last 4 o'clock game of the day, and this is one I'm kind of leaning to lead pipe lock here, folks. You know, my second one, not as strong as the first one I mentioned.
Who was the first?
The first one was Dallas.
Okay.
To beat Tennessee Titans.
I don't agree with that at all.
This one is pretty strong. This is the New York Jets coming off a big win last week, going into Green Bay, who lost to Seattle. I think Green Bay's going to come out, fire it up.
They're playing at Green Bay. I'm gonna have to concur with my protege.
Going with the Packers.
I say Green Bay strong over the Jets. Strong.
Right. You know what? Your lead pipe lock was the Saints, wasn't it? Over Cleveland. Was that your lead pipe lock?
Yes.
That was the one I was thinking about too. That was because I was just thinking about that. I was thinking Packers guy. I was thinking Jordy Nelson might have fumbled, but it was Colson who had fumbled in the Saints game and lost that game.
You can get another lead pipe.
No, I'm good
With
with
a second lead pipe.
that's a good lead pipe lock right there.
Yeah.
I just noticed
Green
that was
Bay strong over the Jets.
Yeah. I think that point spread is about
At
8
Green
points.
Bay.
Yeah. That point spread is 8
Let's
points.
put it this way: they're going to be jumping up in the stands. What do they call that?
Yeah, the Lambeau League.
The Lambeau League.
Right.
They're going to have cramps from doing the Lambeau League.
Well, Jets got a pretty. Rex Ryan isn't a shad. You know, that's his background.
The only thing
defense.
I like about Rex Ryan is his affinity for feet. He likes feet, and you
Okay.
know what I like.
Well, all right. Well, I'm pretty strong.
On that
about
note.
On that note, right. Going to our last 4 o'clock game of the day, we got the Niners, folks. Opening up Levi Stadium. We talked earlier in the show. The Stack with Nat show here. Bears comment. Stack. I ain't even got to say who I'm going with in this one. Tigers, Bears, oh my. Niners are going to beat them down.
You
They
know
gonna
what?
beat them down.
I'm going to be on your bandwagon on this.
Ooh.
I say the 49ers strong over the Bears.
Ain't no Jay Cutler coming in our house.
I see giblet juice.
They got good receivers. Brandon Marshall, Aishan,
They
Alshon.
cut that running back from Oregon, third string.
Did they?
With Daniel.
Oh, LaMichael James. He asked
they
for
do that?
He asked for a release. He wasn't getting no
He
work.
wasn't getting any PT.
He wasn't getting no work. That backfield was loaded.
It was.
You got Hyde. You got Gore.
Hyde.
I think Kendall
And there's
Hunter
a
still.
third one in there,
Kendall
too,
Hunter.
yeah. He wasn't getting any PT.
No, I mean he wasn't really doing a
Now,
good job
what do you
on
think?
returns.
Who do you think's going to pick him up? Think about this for a second, as a digression here.
Ravens.
Oregon guy.
Oh, you thinking Chip?
Yeah,
Nah, they don't.
Chip might pick him up.
Maybe the Ravens. He coming from his brother's team. His brother speak highly
His
of.
brother plays for Ravens.
The Harbaugh brothers. I think the Ravens will pick them up. They
What's that
lost
got to
Ravens.
do with him?
What you mean?
Oh,
They're brothers.
San Fran, yeah.
San
okay.
Fran. He's coming from
His
San
brother
Fran.
will give him the nod.
Yeah, he's like this.
But he's
kid
an
is good.
Oregon guy, and Chip loves Oregon guys.
Wow.
Where we
Look,
at?
You know what? So
We
does
Monday
Steve
night?
Spurrier like Florida guys. You see when he was the
The
Redskins
old
coach.
ball coach.
Yeah. No. All right, folks. Brings up to our last
See
game.
what Texas A&M did to that ass first game against South Carolina. The
Yeah.
old ball coach.
Well, Big Ten took a beat down last week. Big Ten, I don't think they won any game.
That's Saban.
Oh, there you go. All right, back to our Monday night. Your boys, Gang Green, Philadelphia Eagles, go into Indianapolis. Eagles 1-0, going into Colts, who dropped their first game. Do you see the Colts going 0-2, Stan?
I happen to think that Mr. Luck is a little bit overrated. I think their left tackle is going to be a swinging gate against the Eagles, and not Connor Barwell. I think Trent Cole and I think Marcus Smith he's gonna emerge this week. I think the Eagles are gonna jump all over the Colts.
Wow.
I like the Colts receivers, but I like what I saw in this third and fourth quarter for the Eagles.
Right.
I picked the Eagles.
Whoa. All right. For the record, he's taking his Eagles. He bleeds green, as I said at the beginning of the show. Colts. He keep looking at my paper. Here's the paper.
I'm taking a picture of that before I leave.
Take it. It don't change. Last week it was there. I'm taking the Colts. My picks don't change. My picks are done
Count how many you have there, so you make sure you have all of them.
All of them are done.
Count
That's
them.
it.
There should be 16 games, 15 games.
Count it.
There's always one bye, right?
No buys yet.
No.
They're all on there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Here's mine. We had some technical difficulties last week.
It wasn't on time.
You have to excuse.
Look, Damon, you could bring up my 2 Monday night picks. You got the film.
Why don't you just put that whole thread that came in today out for everyone to see?
You got the film. Put it up there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
put
7, 8. Just
Monday
Damon,
night games.
before you send the tape back to Corey, I want you to just send a text to the group, MMS, and say,
Look,
gentlemen, authenticate your picks.
Hey, we ain't got to do that.
Because I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear this conspiracy theory.
There's no conspiracy theory.
Okay.
There's none.
All right, so we're going to be gentlemen. We're going to stand by our picks.
I still by my picks.
Okay.
Team Smokestack. He has the Baltimore Ravens over the Pittsburgh Steelers. He has the Miami Dolphins over the Buffalo Bills. He has the Carolina Panthers over the Detroit Lions. He has the Cincinnati Bengals over the Atlanta Falcons. His lead pipe pick. He has the New Orleans Saints over the Cleveland Browns. He has the New England Patriots over the Minnesota Vikings. He has the New York Giants over the Arizona Cardinals. He has the Tennessee Titans over the Dallas Cowboys. He has the Washington Redskins over the Jacksonville Jaguars. He has the Seattle Seahawks over the San Diego Chargers. Another lead pick. He has the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beating the St. Louis Rams. He has the Houston Texans beating the Oakland Raiders. He has the Denver Broncos beating the Kansas City Chiefs. He has the Green Bay Packers over the New York Jets. He has the San Francisco 49ers over the Chicago Bears. In Monday night's game, he has the Philadelphia Eagles defeating the Indianapolis Colts. Team National. He has the Pittsburgh Steelers defeating the Baltimore Ravens. He has the Buffalo Bills defeating the Miami Dolphins. He has the Carolina Panthers defeating Detroit Lions. He has the Cincinnati Bengals defeating the Atlanta Falcons. He has the New Orleans Saints defeating Cleveland Browns. He has the New England Patriots defeating Minnesota Vikings. He has the Arizona Cardinals defeating the New York Giants. His lead pipe pick. He has the Dallas Cowboys defeating the Tennessee Titans. He has the Washington Redskins defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars. He has the Seattle Seahawks defeating the San Diego Chargers. He has the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defeating the St. Louis Rams. He has the Oakland Raiders defeating the Houston Texans. He has the Denver Broncos defeating the Kansas City Chiefs. He has the Green Bay Packers defeating the New York Jets. He has the San Francisco 49ers defeating the Chicago Bears. And in Monday night's game, he has the Colts over the Eagles, team 40 to hate. He has the Pittsburgh Steelers defeating the Baltimore Ravens. He has the Miami Dolphins defeating the Buffalo Bills. His lead pipe pick. He has the Detroit Lions defeating the Carolina Panthers. He has the Atlanta Falcons defeating the Cincinnati Bengals. He has the New Orleans Saints defeating the Cleveland Browns. He has the New England Patriots defeating the Minnesota Vikings. He has the Arizona Cardinals defeating the New York Giants. He has the Dallas Cowboys defeating the Tennessee Titans. Lead pipe pick. He has the Jacksonville Jaguars defeating the Washington Redskins. He has the Seattle Seahawks defeating the San Diego Chargers. He has the Tampa Bay Bucks defeating the St. Louis Rams. He has the Houston Texans defeating the Oakland Raiders. He has the Denver Broncos defeating the Kansas City Chiefs. He has the Green Bay Packers defeating the New York Jets. He has the San Francisco 49ers defeating the Chicago Bears. And in Monday night's game, he has the Indianapolis Colts defeating the Philadelphia Eagles.
Folks, thanks for joining in. Stack with Nat
We're
show.
going to officially close the show so that Damon knows that there's an end point. Because last week we had some technical difficulties.
It didn't record.
Okay.
So I had to email my picks in, and I messed up the 2 picks.
So week 2. Here
So,
we go.
we out.
So, all right.
Thanks
Enjoy.
for joining.